What is going on, my baboon brothers, my simian sisters? DJ's here with another Advanced Wars by Web replay analysis. I don't know why I'm doing a low voice today, but I'm doing it so far. Anyway, this is not part of your usual programming where I normally go over, high-level live league games, rated games, top-level players. We analyze the map, we see the contested properties. Sometimes we don't want any of that stuff. And we just want to sit back, relax, and watch some weird shit, crazy maps, crazy matchups, where you don't really understand what's going on, but it's still insanity. Today we got a game like that, because not only is this a tier 0 matchup between Sturm and Colin, the forbidden fruit, if you will, but look at this map. There are 24 bases on this map. That's right, 12 bases per person. 12 bases. 4 comm towers, 4 airports, madness, absolute mixed base madness of 12 freaking bases, 24K, so a little bit on the lower income, but that is insanity. I don't know what the hell we're getting into. I don't even remember who wins this game, but anyway, this map right here is called Swivel, I guess because you can swivel to right, to left, choose your strong side, weak side, choose your own adventure. Now, I don't even want to pretend I know what's contested and what's not contested. You choose what properties are contested, so we'll just leave it at that. You have 2 labs. If you lose both labs, you lose the game. If you lose 1 lab, that's not too bad. Anyway, you also have the high amount of comm towers. Now, let's talk about the matchup here. We usually don't see a Sturm versus Colin matchup. How do I think this is going to go? How it typically goes with Colin. He's really bad in the beginning. Maybe he gets out an early tank in some matchups and he, gets some sort of map control. But in most instances, he's weathering attacks after attack. Slowly saving up money until he bursts at the seams with funds and then starts spamming out mega tanks left, right, and center. And then he makes a huge comeback and wins. Most Colin games are huge comeback wins. Colin usually loses the beginning, especially against, like Sturm, Hachi, Kanbei, Grit, etc. Usually losing at the beginning, despite the contrary thoughts of, he has tank first. Yeah, but his tanks are weak. And usually all the other COs are going to bully him. So he's the comeback kid, if you will. Colin is the OG comeback kid. I think Sturm's going to steamroll early on, probably get control of most of the comm towers, most of the bases, but then Colin's going to build. And then how are you going to deal with 12 bases of Colin? And he's going to have like 80,000 in funds. Just saying. That's how I predict it's going to go. I don't know how it's going to go. We have this Chinese guy whose name didn't translate on this replay viewer, apparently, versus New1234, one of the best players in Advanced Wars Live League. He actually is the best player currently in Advanced Wars Live League. I'll give him that courtesy. So he's a great player. I think the Chinese guy's also a good player. Honestly, I would think this map favors Sturm. Because it's lower income, if it was 36K income and then 12 bases per side, I would say Colin wins. But since it's lower income, just 24K for 12 bases, that's only 2K per base. Usually you're seeing like 7, 8, 9, 10K per base. 2K per base. And that's assuming everything's even captured. 24K if everything's captured, but there's going to be contested properties. Maybe we're around 21K, 22K. I think Sturm's favored on this map. And, let's see what happens, because look at all these mountains, look at all these forests. Oh my. Without further ado, we're not going to hyperanalyze this guy. This is a nut matchup. We're not going to go too analytical on this. Anyway, without further ado, in the blue moons is Colin. We have new 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. His name got cut off. And look at that. We have the double beepers recon opening. I told you guys, this is not meta. This is just weird shit going on. We got a double day 1 recon. Newman is laughing in his grave. In fact, he might have even been reborn. Hopefully he comes back from the dead. I love that man. More than my own child, who I don't have. Anyway, we got the double BP recons going in. Base skipping. This guy is mad. He's a mad lad. He's going for the base. And then Colin's firepower is so weak. Maybe is he trying to skip this, and then base rush? I don't know what's going on. And the triple beeper, the quadruple. I don't even know what goes on. Quintuple, sextuple, septuple, octuple. I'm lost at 9. I don't know what 9 is, guys. I don't know what the Latin is for 9. We're in a new territory, guys. We don't want to get to that territory. If there's too many recons, I don't know what numbers are anymore. Anyway, we got the first beep going on over here, and this tank is probably going to knock it down to 7. 7. Colin's weak. Colin's a weak boy. He hasn't hit puberty yet. His balls haven't dropped. In fact, they probably shriveled up seeing this matchup. So who needs tanks? Who needs bases? Look at this madness. You will never see this many recons in your life. And he's still going to be able to interrupt that. That's the sad thing. The tank is trying to defend, but he can't really do much. He's going to double beep him this turn. And that's Murder She Wrote right there. Boom. Bang. And then you can't stop it. You can't stop it. Here comes another beeper. Artillery coming in. Wants the airport. We got a Neo tank online over here. I don't know why there's a Neo tank. I would have bought a lot more tanks. I didn't even realize this. A Neo tank. Day 4. Let's go, though. I don't know how you stop that. It's not going to one-shot recons, though, because the recons are Sturm recons, and it's Colin, and he has no comm towers. So, is he going to be able to... Oh, he gets it! He had 4 HP and was 4 capped? I didn't even check. Oh, that son of a bitch. Oh, and he got this one, too. Sturm is not happy. I feel like I'm calling a horse race now. And in the first run, we got winner and chinner. Yeah, but this is more of a horse race than an actual advanced force. Oh, lordy! Oh, lordy. Let's go down. Let's go down. Yeah, this is looking already a little rough for Colin. And the base skip, he doesn't give a shit. He doesn't want that property at all. That base at all. I mean, if these things are out like hotcakes, guys, who needs bases when you got 12 of them, you know? And he's just sacrificing recons. They're getting their beep on. That's not going to work. He's base locked. The Neo tank, I don't think that's enough. This thing can block. These infantry can block, and that Neo tank's going to be rendered useless. And you're not going to be able to block this either. You got 2 little boys over here. Big boys, if you will. Not going to happen. Anti-air, for that copter, the copter is definitely going to shift to the right now. That's the best thing about the first copter. You dictate that an anti-air has to be built. I would have waited another turn because you want to see where this is going first, but you never knew. And here we go. First comm tower. Boom. That's definitely breaking through. And you get a tank shot, and you get an infantry shot. This is looking really good for Sturm Boy. Like I said, Colin early on is going to get bullied, and he has to combine here, or else the tank's going to kill, and there's going to be a cap. Looking a little dire for Sturm over here. A little dire. But look at this. That is guaranteed. And in fact, he's combining a 9 HP and a full HP infantry. I don't think that was even needed. This tank is not going to do enough, but that's cute. That's adorable, some might even say. But we'll see how that goes for him. We got the beeper over here. Bob's Beepers. Real OG Hey Arnold lovers will know what I'm talking about. But so far, just domination by Sturm. But Colin, can he save up the funds and get his lovely little buckos back? Can he get his buckos back? Can the man get his buckos back? He wants his tax refund. Will he get it? I don't know. It's already looking dicey. But he needs to use the power. He's building only infantry. Oh, you know it's coming. Yeah, next turn. Next turn, I think there's going to be some cash flowing. I think there's going to be some cash flow in Colin Enterprises. And there you go, going for the cap there. I don't know if you can stop that in the long term. Boom goes the copter. And you got a base lock. And you got a double base lock. And this is going down. I mean, there's 2 infantry. And the recon is doing work. This recon is making this Neo tank trivial. This Neo tank hasn't done shit, guys. This was like a day 4 Neo tank, and it hasn't done shit. It's attacked a recon. It's flubbered around over there. Flubbered like Flubber the movie. I don't know. I'm having some throwbacks. Hey Arnold, Flubber. Flubber is a classic movie. I remember watching that in summer camp. Real OGs know Flubber and Hey Arnold. Everyone knows. Real OGs. Everyone's real. Recon. What, bro? You were doing so well. Why? I mean, he can block this, I guess, but he wants to guarantee the comm tower. That's cute, I suppose, but still, I don't know about that. And base skip. Why not base? Look at all of these base skips. He has 9 days, and he's base skipping this much. Very curious. I have no idea why. Honestly, I have no idea why I did that. Well, let's see if we can find out. I know a market crash is coming in, or whatever the hell it's called. I don't use Colin very much. Power of money is a superpower. Gold Rush. Gold Rush is coming this turn. For show. Infantry combined, and you need the defense from it too. He's going to use it. I know he's going to use it. He needs the defense to cap a bunch of things. Okay, yeah, great. You can stop that, Cap. Congrats. And here's the gold rush. And now the buckaroos are coming in. And the good thing is he's not even going to spend any more. He's going to buy a lot more infantry. Because he wants another gold rush after that. And he wants the real big bucks. The real big bucks. We were talking about fake big bucks before. We're talking about Chuck E. Cheese tokens. We're talking about real buckaroos now. Little fight over here. Fight or flight. Nothing really going on. That's a guaranteed cap right there. And the comm tower. So far we have one comm tower for Sturm, one comm tower for whatever the hell his name is, Colin. He's the forgotten kid in class. Oh, 2 comm towers. Wait a minute. Two comm towers for Sturm and 1 for Colin. Soon to be 3 for Sturm. So imagine that. 110 firepower, 120 defense. He's going near DS Conbay levels, dual strike Conbay of 2020. It'll be 1020 versus a meager 100 Colin. But the gold rush is coming. The big bucks are coming in. He needs a cash infusion. He will get a cash infusion. Bro, you're in Neotank range. That's not going to end well for you. The big bucks? Are the big bucks coming? You got to use the big bucks. And now look at it. Ooh, have you ever seen 100K before in Advanced Wars? Well, now you have. Will the sick buck save even more money? There's a balance. The reason I like Colin, he's not so easy as Conbay. Conbay, you just win. That's just how it goes. Colin, the strategic thought. When will I be purchasing units? When will I be saving up? If you save up too much, you get crushed. If you spend too much, you get crushed. You have to have this sort of balance. I think he's got to buy at least a few things. Maybe not go hard and buy everything, but maybe a Neotank here. Maybe a bomber. Okay, he's going half in. I like that. I like the get some copters, you get some Neotanks. You don't go bare bones, but you don't go all in, and then you have no more money the rest of the game. If he gets another gold rush, he'll be sitting pretty. But Sturm, I mean, just look at this sucker. He's got 30K. The Colin's meager. Wait a minute. Am I noticing something now? Is this also 1.5K per property? This is a custom map, but that wouldn't surprise me, man. I've been doing this wrong this whole time. No wonder they got so much money. Well, Meteor Strike, though. Probably going to hit here. Nope. That anti-air that was going to die anyway. Bagonk. Now it's definitely dead. Rip. And the interrupt, and he's massacring him in the bottom. Colin, buddy. Oh, Colin. Colin, you can do it, buddy. And Sturm is like, bruh. Oh, there might be a unit cap. I can't see the specs on this game, but I think there might be a unit cap, which is allowing him not to go above 30. I don't think we've seen above 30 this whole game. There is a unit cap of 30. I didn't know this, guys. Sorry, I'm a noob. Anyway, Colin's coming in. That's what keeping him in the game. I think Sturm would be crushing him if there was up to 50. And he's going for the comm tower, this boy is. This young little boy. Gold rush again. Cha-ching. Have you ever seen 120? We might be seeing a lot of milestones for you guys. People talk about, oh, I remember when little Johnny had his first hiccup, when his first lock of hair, his first rotten tooth. Hee hee. Do you remember when you saw your first 120K in Advanced Wars by Web? I would argue that's a bigger milestone than any kid will ever reach in their lifetime. Just keep that in mind. Will we get to 150K? I won't speculate. Because I think the big bucks are coming out this turn. Boom, big buck, big buck, big buck, big buck. He's going pretty hard now. He's going pretty hard now. He's going to get a lot more charge, though. That's the thing. Will these Neotanks be enough? And he's losing out on this charge while he uses his power. That's the thing. He's losing out on this free charge. 12 bases, but 30 unit max? That's a little wonky, honestly. I don't know why they're doing this. I don't even know how I came across this game. I was just like creeping around Advanced Wars by Web, but can Colin pull it off? He just needs some bases. That's all he wants. The little boy just wants some bases. Just some bases. That's all. He's got the money. He needs to save up. Don't buy anything this turn. Just infantry, probably. You need to get back over 100,000. Attaboy. Because look at that money compared to Sturm. Sturm, look at his income. It's fucking bonkers. But Colin's got the mun-mun. Colin's got the mun-mun, and he's getting a lot of charge while he's at it. A lot of charge. He's going to be getting Gold Rush basically every other turn. But is it enough? With the Sturm defense and 110 firepower. 120 defense, 110 firepower. And a meteor might be coming soon. A meaty meteor. What can poor old Colin do here? He can turtle up, save up money. The more turtling up there is, the better. And then the power of money comes, and you one-shot everything. So the longer this game goes on, the more stalling there is, the better it is for Colin. Colin needs to stabilize. He seems to stabilize a bit. He can block the space. Maybe he can capture the space. Stabilize over here a bit. Just needs to survive. Let him be defensive over here. Hold back a little bit. Just try to stabilize. Can he do that? Just abide his time. He needs to survive over here. This is kind of brutal. Bide his time. Can he bide his time? I'm acting very quiet suddenly. He needs to bide his time, guys. He needs to bide his time. Saving up the big bucks, so we're going to see 150k. Sturm cannot allow that. Sturm needs to get back on the offensive, and here comes a big boom right there. And that's a no-doubter, if we call it. A no-doubter where that's going. And here he comes. That was just the calm before the storm. Calm before the Sturm. And over here, but Colin is going to be using Gold Rush every turn. Here's what he can do. Gold Rush next turn by infantry. Gold Rush turn after. Why is there no Mega Tanks? Did they also ban Mega Tanks? I wish I could look at the rules, but I can't look at the rules in this replay viewer, unfortunately. But he wants to use two Gold Rushes in a row. Then he's freaking looking great. But then it might be too late for him, honestly. So it's a little scary. Yeah, one Gold Rush here. Ching! Oh, we're not quite at 150k. But he's building a bunch of stuff, though. We might not see 150k. Oh, no. Maybe we're not seeing we're not going to make it, guys. We're not going to make it. We're not going to make it. Maybe we'll see power money, though. Who knows? But look at all these artillery. Bang, 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 bang. And here comes Sturmy. Here comes the little worm. Here comes the little worm. And look at this trade. Freaking tank taking a Neo hit. And like that's a favorable trade for the tank, believe it or not, with all those comm towers. And that's with the Colin power, too, with the extra defense. Like, that's kind of sad. But this stage has entered nut territory. We got a bomber over here. If he kills this kills that, he's looking pretty good with the bomber. But there is another anti-air, so that's a little scary. He needs to block that. This is new. He's a strong player. He needs more money, though. Where's my money? Where's my money? Says Colin. He's a gangster now. Where's my money? Here it is. It's paltry amounts. He needed to save up, but now he's in the gutter. Colin's in the gut. I mean, look at his money. He's got so much more units than Sturm. So much more unit value, I should say. They both got 30-ish units. But look at that Sturm income. 40k per turn. He's nearly doubling Colin. He's nearly doubling Colin. And he wants this bomber in the Neo tanks over here. In the medium tanks. He doesn't want to be fighting this schlop with the bomber. Come on, you don't want to be attacking infantry with the bomber. Come on. Meteor strike. No doubter. No doubter. No doubter alert. Boom! Boom, dead. Boom, weakened. Attacking anti... This is just nut, guys. I don't know how else to put it. Colin. He's getting some units. He's trying his best. The old chap. I don't know, though. It's looking a little rough. He needs to beware the lab. I mean, he's got another lab somewhere, right? Oh, he's got this one, so he doesn't really have to worry about that lab too much. Okay. Okay. But he's looking pretty weak. He doesn't have that much money. And here comes Sturmy. Here comes Sturmy. Here comes Sturmy. Another base lock. Double base lock. Well, look at that. 2 bases for 1. That's a twofer. That's a twofer, guys. That's something the British will never see as a twofer. Get it? That was a bad joke. Anyway, Colin, that bastard. He's gonna have 2 column towers though. Don't look away. That's a huge swing. Column towers are big, and he got a cap over there. Colin's, clawing back. Can he make it back? He's got some money. He can guarantee this over here. Maybe get that. He's trying to break through with some little feisty stuff with the extra calm tower. He gets through. You needed that calm tower. That's not a one-shot. Close, but no cigar. The bomber's not really doing anything. We got another gold rush. Okay, cha-ching. Don't buy anything, and the next turn we can get to that 150 I was talking about. Maybe. You can combine those. Some things people forget. You can combine units before using your gold rush. Combine those Neo-Tanks. Then you get extra money. Combine that 3 to a full. Combine that 4 to a full. Get that extra money. Use your gold rush, and then profit. But here comes Sturmy. Sturmy with the counterattack. He pushed back over here. Great. But look over here. Look over here. And look, the base he worked so hard to capture. And that bomber, there's a fighter now, too. He lost both those bases. That comp tower is guaranteed gone very, very soon. And he just deletes the artillery because, hey, you need some stuff sometimes. And look, we're going to get it. Combine the Neo-Tanks. Do it. You won't. Do it. Yes, combine. Combine. Do it. Combine. No, he's going to attack the 9 HP. I wanted him to, though. I was rooting for him. But we are going to reach 150. Why is he doing all these attacks before? Because he wants more charge for the next one. That's why he keeps attacking before. And soon, you will see it. Throw away Johnny's first tooth. We don't give a shit about that. I don't care what their first word was. It was probably Kindle. All right? I don't care what any of that crap. What we care about is seeing 160k unit value. And he's saving up as dude, we're going to enter bonkers territory. At a certain point, it snowballs so much that you don't even have to worry about income anymore. Like, this number is erased. Who gives a shit at a certain point? You're going to have just wild income. And you one-shot every single thing possible. But Sturm, he's got the meteor. That hurts. That hurts. Maybe he was trying to redirect it over here. It doesn't matter as much. That freaking hurts. Double bomber. Oof. You hate to see it. You hate to see that, too. Looking rough. Colin. Oh. Well, he probably could have gotten to like 25,000, 250,000 this turn, but it was too rough. Sturm's power spike was just too strong. I think it was a nice test game. Obviously, I told you the beating Sturm has an advantage here. Especially, he could even do the early day 1, 2 recons. Like, I think New played about as good as he can with Colin here. I think he was working at a disadvantage, and but that was a wild game. 12 bases, and I don't know about the unit count cap though. Maybe it would have been too overpowered for Sturm. I'm not entirely sure. But interesting nonetheless. But just wildness. Just wildness. I've never seen a map with this many bases before, and I kind of enjoyed it, honestly. You know, sometimes you got to break out of the routine. Oh, we had a Jess versus Jake matchup. Oh, an Olaf. Who do you know? An Olaf versus Olaf matchup. Or, you know, oh, a Hawk versus Von Bold matchup. Never seen that before. You know, try to switch it up sometimes. So I hope you guys enjoyed this kind of bonkers, off-the-wall sort of game. Yeah, it was wild. I don't know how I even found this game, but it's a great one, I think. So anyway, hopefully I have some bonkers other games in the future, so you guys are just like not taking everything for granted. Oh, he's gonna have the usual. No, sometimes there's some weird shit, and I'll show it. Don't you worry. Anyway, thanks for tuning in, guys. Hope you guys learned something, maybe. Hope you guys were entertained, probably. And I'll catch you guys next time. Peace.